Hello, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a calculated column in a SQL select statement. So sometimes you'll want to maybe perform a calculation on some columns and maybe even generate a new column. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to look at the orders table here, and you can see that there are two fields here, ship amount and tax amount. So I'm going to pretend like I want the total of these two columns. So I'm going to go ahead and type select and then the column names, tax amount. And actually, I would like IntelliSense to help me, so I'm just going to go ahead and type from orders before I type the column names. Okay, so now IntelliSense should be able to help me. So I'm going to select tax amount. And got to be careful and just make sure that that's what's selected. And then plus ship amount. And actually, I want ship amount first. So I'll type ship amount. It doesn't really matter the order when you're adding, but we'll do ship amount plus tax amount. Just double check that those are the two. And then I'm going to go ahead and name this column. So we'll use the as clause and we'll name the result new amount. So a new column will be created named new amount in the result set. And it's going to show the result or the calculation of ship amount plus tax amount. So if I execute this, you will see, and I need to just kind of scroll, expand my results window here. So there's new amount and there's the calculated column. So it calculates a column for each record on the table, on the orders table. But what if I only wanted to see the amounts greater than 100? Excuse me. So then I would use the where clause to filter my results. And I would, you would think I would be able to say where new amount is greater than 100. But that's not going to work. So I can't execute it because it says there's an invalid column, new amount. But as you can see, new amount is here. We declared it with the as clause. Because if I commented the where out and just ran it, new amount is a valid column that has been created. So why won't SQL Server run this statement? Why is it thinking new amount doesn't exist? Well, that's because the order of operations, the order in which SQL runs things behind the scenes is different. The order in which SQL runs the query behind the scenes is different from the order in which it runs. The order in which you write them. So we write them select from where, but it runs from where select behind the scenes. So it runs from first, then it does the filtering, then finally it does the select. Now, so when we say from, that's valid, but then when we say where is the second thing that's run? So let me write these down so you can see them. First it runs from, Then it runs where, and then it runs select. This is the order of execution here. So from this is valid from orders, but then when we say where new amount doesn't exist. So that's why when we run this, it's saying new amount is an invalid column name. It doesn't exist. It doesn't know, SQL doesn't know about this select clause yet. So how can we get around that? Well, we just simply use the same calculation in our where clause. So where that same calculation is greater than 100. So now we see only records in our results set that are greater than 100. And if I wanted to order by, something here, we can, let's see if we can do order by new amount. And we can do order by. And we see that our records are sorted.